Don't have time for the full video? No problem. Check out the clip channel, Cold Beer Condensed. The other thing I want to... So we got some brand new, just released legal documents that were sent to us. Pay attention, fraud groups. You're going to want to see this. You motherfuckers got to get a Pacer account or some shit. I don't know. You're way behind. Way behind. If you don't mind contacting me after this live stream and catching me up on who Phil Godlewski is, I've never heard of him. I'd appreciate it. We fixing to drop some shit right here. Check this out. All right, here we go. Some new paperwork come out on our boy Phil. Let's see. What is this? Let's see here. Docket number, police incident number, warrant control. Detective Justin Leary, Detective Michelle Mancuso, Lackawanna DA's office on 7/8/2010. It's a approval for a search warrant and authorization for any and all detailed billing, subscriber information, call history on 7/7/2010, and text message content on 7/7/2010 for Cellco, doing business as Verizon Wireless cell phone number. Cellco, doing business as Verizon Wireless cell phone number, 180 Washington Valley Road, Bedminster, New Jersey. Cellco, blah, 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 whatever. Now, a lot of you will probably notice that cell phone number. It's one that's been tagged to a certain Fildo top, if you will. But there's another page. I think this might be interesting on the second page of this. Let me see if I can grab the second page up right quick. Open, file, open. Here we go. Page 2. On June 15th, 2010, did an ongoing criminal investigation into unlawful sexual contact with a minor. This is page 2 of the same affidavit for probable cause. Into unlawful sexual contact with a minor. The cell phone and computer of Tom Neslo was seized as Detective Leary. We were given information by Neslo regarding Philip Godlewski and text he was sending to Neslo from unknown cell phone number 570-637-6050. Neslo revealed these texts to contain orders by Godlewski to not talk to law enforcement before contacting Godlewski. Orders given by Godlewski to Neslo to not talk to law enforcement before contacting Godlewski and the sexual assault victim regarding this investigation. Godlewski stated if he did talk to the police to, quote, lawyer up, Godlewski was going to check to and see if his attorney would represent both of them. Neslo stated he got very nervous about the text being sent by Philip Godlewski, so Neslo deleted the text messages. Verizon will be able to retrieve such text content by Godlewski from Verizon Wireless cell phone number 570-637-6050. On June 17th, 2010, a search warrant signed by the Honorable Margaret Moyle, Judge of the Court of Common Pleas of Lackawanna County, was faxed to Verizon Wireless for text messages and content. On June 25th, 2010, Verizon... So this just popped up in the court. This just popped up in the court about... for the case with the Scranton Times. This is something that come out in discovery, and it's now been submitted to the court for record. Was faxed to Verizon Wireless for text message content. On June 25th, 2010, Verizon Wireless responded to the search warrant and mailed a CD containing the requested content to Detective Leary. Detective Leary reviewed the text message and call history content and noted multiple items of interest, including text message from Godlewski to Neslo and text messages to the victim regarding creating a fake story to law enforcement, and text messages to the victim regarding creating a fake story to law enforcement. On July 7th, 2010, Detective Mancuso re-interviewed the female victim. The victim stated that prior to coming to Lackawanna County District Attorney's Office, she had been receiving text messages from the above listed number who she identified as belonging to Godlewski. She stated the text message content was relating to the original investigation of Godlewski. She stated that she had deleted the text messages as per instructed by Godlewski. On 7/8/2010, Detective Justin Leary was conducting a forensic exam on the victim's cell phone. Detective Leary located a new text sent to the victim. The text content led affiant Leary to believe the number was an additional prepaid cell phone with the number 570-561-8967 obtained by Godlewski to converse covertly with the victim. A preservation letter was sent to Verizon Wireless on 7/8/2010 to preserve such content, which is only maintained for 3 years. Verizon Wireless requires a search warrant prior to release of the above listed message content. So this was literally Phil getting busted for telling people to contact him before they spoke with a lawyer or before they spoke with the police. And Phil was trying to say, I'll get my lawyer to cover you too. It wasn't sealed. I just don't think anybody knew how to request it. The only thing that the judge said was sealed was the victim's name. And because they already know the victim's name, it's a moot point for the thing. But he was saying if he did talk to the police, he needed to lawyer up. He was going to check to see if his attorney would represent them both. He made them both nervous, and they deleted the messages as instructed. It was about coming up with a story before talking to the police. We need to create a fake story to give to law enforcement. Jesus Christ, Phil. This is only the first piece of documentation that's come out of him suing the Scranton Times. How much worse do you think it's going to get? How much worse you think it's going to get? Jesus Christ. I've never heard the name. 12 years ago, I just did a show like two shows ago. This isn't for, I didn't do a show 12 years ago. Detective was conducting a forensic exam, and then he had a burner phone. So this is the number they already have access to, I'm assuming, and they're asking for requests for the burner phone. And I'm sure there's going to be more to follow here. Damn, this doesn't look good. I asked Phil if he thought that this would end bad. I mean, they're getting discovery. They're getting the police records. And this is the first submission. Was this? I say they'll get probably worse from here. It's like they just opened the file and then submitted it today. I don't know if this is going to end very good. Phil. It already shows that you were coordinated to make to make up a story to lie to the police. But you said that she went up there and got fancy lawyers and pled the fifth. You also said that the reason you got in charge with intimidating a witness was because you had spoke to the guy, not that you were speaking to both of them. Not that you were speaking to both of them. And you said the text messages were manufactured and made up. I don't know if that's what this is showing. Keep your eyes on the documents coming out, guys. They should get better and better. Thank you for whoever sent that to me. I don't have an account, but some of our viewers do, and they're usually pretty on top of it. But I haven't asked anybody to check lately. If you don't know, there's a legal system. There's a couple different ones, but there's a couple different legal systems that you can use. You can buy an account to, and it'll basically show you all the paperwork that's posted to these types of cases. I think it's going to get good long before it gets worse for anybody else. Oh, shit. Neslo took a plea to an M2 recklessly endangering another person. So Phil keeps telling us, you can look this up. Phil keeps telling us that M1 is the lowest. But that's not true if you look up. Hold on. PA. If you look up how they're ranked, that's literally not true. So you know how you have first-degree murder, and that's worse than second-degree murder, and third-degree murder is usually manslaughter. It's not even murder, depending on what state you're in. Here's how it goes in the state of Pennsylvania. This is in order. murder, felony first degree, F1, felony second degree, F2, felony third degree, F3. Ungraded felony is the same as a third degree felony, F3. Then it goes misdemeanor in the first degree, M1. M1 is the highest. M1 is the highest. So for him to keep saying like you have M1, M2, M3, and I took M1, which is the lowest, that's not true. M1 is the highest before you cross over to felonies. It's here in black and white. Now, I don't know if he's making a claim that it was different then, but like an ungraded misdemeanor is an M3. It's just as low as just a regular misdemeanor, right? And M1 is literally the highest misdemeanor you can get. M1 is the highest. Just like a felony in the first degree would be the highest. I don't understand how, I don't know. Maybe he's got an explanation for it. I don't think he does. I've went back to the law as far as I can find it, but a first degree felony is worse than a felony in the third degree. A first degree misdemeanor is worse than a felony or misdemeanor in the third degree, an M3. So I don't know what he's going. I've had my morals corrupted tonight. I'm going to make my husband show me his butthole. I would. If you've been married for any length of time and he hasn't showed you his butthole, what else is he hiding? Not like in his butthole, but like in the rest of his life. I'm sure he's probably not hiding anything in his butthole. I very rarely use that as the last hiding place. Good. Now, you have to admit, that was a pretty good clip. I don't know which one you watched because this is the outro for all of them, but they're all good. But if you have more time, you can check out the full stream over on Cold Beer Condemned. Cold Beer Condemned, find us everywhere else on Cold Beer Confessional. Or click one of these other clips. Maybe you're interested in this one, maybe that one. Maybe you got more time and you can watch a longer stream. Maybe you're just here for the clips. Either way, click another video, click the like button, subscribe, and share, and hang around with us for a while. I appreciate it.